All right, what's up, everyone? Okay, so if I'm sitting here, you know what I am going to talk about. Yeah, that's right. It's either this or we're talking about hats. Today, I'm wearing the 8169 Pecos, Red Wing Pecos in black chrome. Loving those. I've seen those get a really nice patina once they've been broken in and worn, and I'm looking forward to that process of the 8169s that I'm wearing. Okay, yes, we have another Lucchese. Yes, we do. Oh yeah, I had to do it. I had to do it for several reasons. And yeah, added another one, and there will be another one it's not on the way, but I know the next Lucchese that I would like. Okay, so in this box here, beautiful box, as I stated before, boot bag, whoop whoop. So if you remember, the Lincoln didn't come with a boot bag. The Black Cherry came with a boot bag. That was the original Bannock. This is also an original Bannock, but in this case, boot bag, yes. In this case, warranty thingy, warranty card. Oops, I filled mine out. I actually had to go buy business envelopes because I didn't have, I couldn't send this out. So I went to buy a business envelope, filled out my warranty card, sent that off for the Black Cherries. So Lucchese should have that. What is this? Oh, this is the card here. So yeah, this is the card. You fill out your name, style number, and then if there's any issues with the boot, they will sort it out for you. But all right, on to why we are here. Again, removing all of the goodies out of the plastic. No plastic for leather, please. Boop. This is the Lucchese Original Bannock in antique brown. So this is buffalo leather, and I do not have anything in buffalo leather. So yes, I am very pleased with this. Look at this thing. So I was not expecting it to be such a high gloss finish on this leather, but the brown is stunning. And the buffalo is textured. Wow. So it kind of like has a similar feel to the goat on that Black Cherry, but the texture here is slightly different. And of course, leather lined. Oh, that leather's so soft. Oh my God. Wow. That's amazing. That's really soft. I cannot. It's almost like, jeez, it's like a glove, man. Yeah, this is really cool, man. The high gloss is something that I'm gonna have to get used to because it's kind of like makes it on the dressier side, and normally I have tons of Red Wing boots, and those leathers are, for the most part, the only kind of like dressier or high gloss leather maybe would be like the white ash or the black Klondike, black chrome. Yeah, they have a slight. I mean, they can be matte or they can have like high gloss. So it's gonna be like dress leather boot, but I want to beat these up because I hear that the buffalo takes on some really nice patina, and my intentions aren't, like if I have other shoes or boots, lower boots, these are 10-inch that I would wear, like if I was to go to a wedding, I would probably wear a 6-inch boot like a Williston. Or even, those are brown. Yeah, probably, or you know what, actually, depending if my pant leg can go over my black cherry. I'd probably wear those to a wedding. I like those. And that bottom, that leather bottom on the dance floor, I would probably do that. But yeah, let's take a closer look at the Lucchese Original Bannock in antique brown. Okay, so here is a closer look at the Lucchese Original Bannock Roper in antique buffalo. So this is the first time I've ever owned a boot in buffalo. It's quite impressive. This is extremely soft. Look at that. Oh wait, let me take this out. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is picking up a couple of shoe trees from Lucchese. So when I'm not wearing these, I can keep the form of the toe here. But the details of the boot, it's a 10-inch buffalo shaft. We have an R toe on the boot. We have an R toe on the boot and also an R heel on the boot. That leather stack is looking gorgeous. And also that leather sole. Look at that. It's about to get beat up. So I wanted to show you the texture of the buffalo on that shaft there. That's very nice. There's a couple of Red Wing boots that are made with buffalo, and they have the same texture, and it's a nice touch. And there may be more coming out, but you didn't hear that from me. So just a detail on the fitting of this boot. So apparently this colorway was quite popular for this roper. Normally I wear a size 9 in the Lucchese roper. The only size they had was a 9.5D or an 8.5 EE. So I ended up purchasing the 8.5 EE, which fits like a 9. So if you're wondering your sizing, normally I'm a 9. I went with an 8.5 EE, and they fit like a 9. And they're not too wide. So I think if you have issues with break-in, any pinching, since they're wider, these are going to be just like butter, baby. So the one thing that I'm really looking forward to with buffalo, and why I was attracted to the buffalo, based on what Lucchese lists, is that it is one of the softest and the smoothest leathers. And they're right. When I put my hand inside and felt like the inside, it is honestly, as they state, velvety as a glove. So I'm looking forward to wearing these, breaking these in, and they said that it's going to mold to your feet, and that the leather will get like a rich vintage patina over time. So I'm really looking forward to that. And that's probably why I couldn't find my size, and they were like gone. Because the color really does. All right. So initially I never, we'll get into this when I do the on feet, but I never really wore black with brown. But in this case, I think this will happen a lot with this particular color. Although I'm slightly, like I said before, the finish being high gloss to me is a bit of a turnoff, because I don't want anything too dressy. And I've been trying to find something in this color, which Red Wing doesn't make for the Heritage line, but not so shiny, not so glossy. But whatever, I'll beat it up, won't shine it. We'll get that nice patina going. But very excited to add these to the collection. and extremely excited to style these bad boys. Let's do the on feet.
Okay, so I have had these boots on for probably around 4 hours now. And initially when I put them on, if you look at the right boot on that inside where there's like that crease right there, that I'm not happy about. Now that, as soon as I put the boots on right there, I saw there was like that little crease and that little fold in there. And for the boot to be as expensive as it is, I feel like you shouldn't have that crease there. And it's not uncommon to see something like that in a Lucchese boot. If you look, I'm going to pull out here. And hold on, let's go wider. I'm going to show you a couple Instagram posts that Lucchese has on their site. And then you'll see, if you look closely at the creasing on the boots that these guys are wearing. I don't know if it's because basically where the toe box structure ends, there's no support and the leather is quite thin. So I would imagine maybe that's why you have some of that collapse that's going on in the boot. But for me, it's just slightly unattractive to have that little bit there. Yeah, as soon as I put them on, I was like, I think I'm going to send these back. I don't like the way that looks. But I went to, like I said, this has been like 4 hours with having these on. I walked the dogs in them, and I went for a walk over to Red Wing with these, and I'm just going to keep them and just beat them up because, like I was saying earlier about the buffalo leather, it's supposed to have a nice patina, so they look really good, to be honest with you. But that right there, let's go back in, get a close up. That is a turnoff.
Okay, so just to show you how they look on feet, the boots feel absolutely amazing on. I'm wearing a pair of black selvage Levi's that have a little bit of something on them. But I wanted to pair, when I saw these in person, I immediately thought, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear black selvage denim with these. Something that in the past I would never ever do. I decided to go ahead and try it because I have always admired like that dark kind of like brown, that dark kind of chocolatey look with like a nice pair of black selvage denim. So pairing these with the Levi's selvage denim, and I think something that I may do again. Of course, with blue selvage, they'll look fantastic, and even with possibly even with like, well, maybe not a canvas chino. I think a canvas chino may be something that's a little bit too underdressed for a boot with a finish like this. Maybe if it didn't have such a finish, then you could probably get away with doing something more of like a canvas. But for these here, damn, these are stunning. And I know I spoke about this earlier, but putting your hand in the inside and feeling how soft that leather is unbelievable, man. And then when I went to Red Wing and spoke to the guys, and I was like, if you look, they kind of look like a Chelsea. You wouldn't know any different unless you kind of like looked at your pant leg or your shaft. When you shifted, you would see, oh, it's a higher boot. But they honestly, you would look like there was like a piece of that elastic that a Chelsea has that you're slipping in. And just the profile and everything about this boot, it's just stunning. I understand why now they were sold out in so many sizes in this leather, because it's just, oh, we got a little bit of the sun hitting that leather. Look at that, a little bit of sun like coming off of that. See that? Oh baby, That's just stunning. So I'm excited to see how they will patina, because what I plan to do honestly is usually I try not to wear the same boot every day, just because you should give your foot a break, and also the leather a break to breathe and let it dry out. But these I think I may wear these maybe for like a week straight, just to kind of like get them totally molded to my foot, and break them fully in and get some scuffing on them. But yeah, these are great. Okay, so that is the Lucchese Original Bannock Roper in the antique brown buffalo. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, be a boot. See you guys next time.